In a major effort to strengthen wildlife conservation and biodiversity protection in the Gambia, the National Environment Agency has handed over a substantial consignment of surveillance equipment to support indigenous and community-conserved areas. The equipment is expected to enhance monitoring, improve field operations, and boost efforts to safeguard the country's natural resources through community-based conservation initiatives. The consignment provided through the GEF6 Land and Seascape Planning and Ecosystem Restoration Project was officially handed over to the Department of Parks and Wildlife Management to support conservation and monitoring activities in indigenous and community-conserved areas. The donated materials include 35 motorbikes, 10 binoculars, 4 telescopes, digital cameras, 23 field books, as well as wheelbarrows, rigs, cutlasses, and other field equipment intended to improve surveillance and conservation efforts in protected areas. Providing an overview of the project, Usain Toure, coordinator of the GEF6 Land and Seascape Planning and Ecosystem Restoration Project, highlighted the significance of the initiative in strengthening ecosystem restoration and biodiversity conservation across the beneficiary communities.
Yeah. And the environment under the financial window of the Global Environment Facility with the United Nations Environment Program as the executive agency. So these are partners where we are working, and NEA is the focal agency leading this program, but also we are supporting the Department of Parks and Wildlife Management, the Department of Forestry, and any other institution that are in relation to natural resource management.
National Environment Agency Executive Director Dr. Dauda Baji commended the GEF6 project for the support, describing the equipment as timely intervention that will strengthen conservation efforts. He urged beneficiaries to ensure the proper maintenance and effective use of the materials.
Personal use. It is important. Its maintenance and upkeep cannot be placed on the project that is already phased out. Note that we will sign an agreement that will guide how these materials are going to be utilized, and beware that we're going to track these motorcycles. Maybe if you ask any staff, they will tell you, we're going to track this wherever you go, even you cross in customers, you'll be able to know that you are in customers while sitting here. And that is very important for you to know. And it's also meant for us to monitor and take care of what is given to you. I think the previous speakers have mentioned the amount of money that has been used to purchase this material. And this material are meant to support in your work, in wherever you find yourself. There is a saying that says the durability of any machine or material depends on largely the usability. And there's also a saying that what belongs to government belongs to nobody. And most of us are culprit of that. When you buy something, usually you take care of it properly because you know that it's coming from your pocket. But what is given to you or given to you by government, you feel that at the end of the day, government will be blaming government for something that you're supposed to take care of. Now, some of you don't have this motorcycle. Today, you are going with a motorcycle. For those days that you remember you are working or using somebody to ride you around, now you're going to have a motorcycle that is going to move around. So we did not give you, if people give their resources for people to do the job. If you use it for other things that are not in line with what you are supposed to do, we will be aware and we'll take the necessary measures to make sure that those things are not done the right way.
Also speaking at the event, Central River Region Governor Alhaji Usman Bah stressed the importance of environmental protection, noting that sustainable management of natural resources remains essential for the welfare of present and future generations.
National Environment Agency, through the GEF project, they have done a lot of development in our respective regions. The area with of infrastructure development, capacity building, materials, to name a few. In my own region, some of the local authorities, the chiefs and community members, they are beneficiaries of this corridor that was conducted or that was owned in Kenya. And upon their return, I had an engagement with them. And they told me what we have seen in Kenya, if we had not gone there, we would not have believed that this thing can happen.
For her part, the Minister of Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources, Rohijan Manjan, said the initiative reflects government's commitment to conserving biodiversity while empowering communities to play an active role in protecting their natural heritage.
Today's events demonstrate the government of the Gambia's continuous commitment to conserving our rich biodiversity while empowering local communities to become active custodians of their natural heritage. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to the Global Environment Facility, the GEF, United Nations Environment Program, UNEP, and National Environment Agency, and all implementing partners for their dedication and valuable support in making this initiative a reality. This establishment of these community protected areas in Kato and at the CRR is a significant milestone to our efforts to safeguard critical ecosystem, conserve wildlife habitats, and promote the sustainable use of natural resources. These landscapes are home to important biodiversity that supports livelihood, enhances climate resilience, and contributes to the well-being of the future and present generations. One of the most this one? Okay, I think it's easy. I'm going to show that people can hear me. Because I speak fast, so it's good that you hear me loud. One of the most commendable achievements of this project has been to the recruitment of 35 surveillance staff from the communities surrounding these ICCAs. By employing local people, the project has not only created meaningful employment opportunities, but has also strengthened community ownership and participation in biodiversity conservation.
The donated equipment is expected to strengthen the operational capacity of field staff working in The donated equipment is expected to strengthen the operational capacity of field staff working in indigenous and community conserved areas in the Central River region and Kato, contributing to improved biodiversity conservation, ecosystem protection, and community-based natural resource management across the country. For Voice TV, Fatkula reporting.